Good morning, everybody! Welcome back to Welker Farms. Oh yeah, it is time to jump in and get things started. Let's go ahead. First thing, let's take our time, set that to times 10, and get everything rocking and rolling. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Today, for us, we are going to have a great day because we've got quite a bit going on. What we need to do is field 21 and 20 both need to be cultivated. We've taken on these, get a little bit extra cash on there. Also, we have some massive fertilizing contracts going on right there. What's that, field 17? Holy cow, 47 grand. But where is field 17? That's the question here. Field 17, yep, that is a massive dadgum field right there. So we're going to visit there a little bit later. But first, we're going to go ahead and set this guy up over here on field 21. So those are going to be, or field 20 and field 21 rather, those are going to be the fields directly in front of us. And we need to get planting today. Now the good thing is we're going to be direct drilling. So because we're going to be direct drilling, those weeds that you see throughout, those are going to disappear, which is really nice. Plus, we're running 6-day seasons. This is spring too. So for that, what does that mean? That is a big thing for us as well. Because what we could do is we can go through and make it all nice and good. So that's exactly what we're going to be up to today. You know what? We'll run field 21 here in a little while. After field 20 here in a little while. What I'm going to do, we have the Limkin 14 or 16 meters. This thing's massive, whatever it is. Just a nice, this. It needs to be cultivated. And so we're just going to hire this on a worker and let him do his thing. Right here, hire the worker, disc harrow in the ground, cultivating, done. That's it. We're just going to let it run and let it do its thing. Now, for us, it's time to jump in here. The Big Bud 450. What I need is I need seed and fertilizer. However, the seed and fertilizer is in the semi-truck right there. Well, that doesn't do us much good right here now, does it? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull forward, and we're just going to drop that. Let it hang out right there and be all by its lonesome. Now, I've got full control over the rear of this. I do need to make sure that I know where the seed and fertilizer is. So we'll jump out of there, jump back in here. So I know, let me, Dad, come it, no. In here, there we go. So the first thing is going to be seed, which means I need to be somewhere around the front of this. Now this is going to be quite difficult to actually maneuver this under there, but I think we could do it. Oh, this is going to be real tough. I didn't even think about this. With this tractor right here, this should be easy. Oh, but we've got just a little bit of a clip right there that's not actually shown. That's unrealistic, but it was there. About right there. I think that's good right there. And then we should be able to jump in and unload the seed. Is that about right? Oh gosh, that couldn't be more perfect. There it is. Look at that. Start overloading seed. Open it up. And seed's going in. Man, it's unloading real fast too. Look at that. And because we're in the front, just like that, what we could do, we can do that first. Need to set this to tip side back. We're going to pull forward and get it over that. That should be good there. We're going to have to do this over and over again, so be ready for that. That's going to stink. And open the next cover. There's that. And now, overload fertilizer. That's overloading as well. You can't see it, but it's definitely doing it. Let's go ahead and turn the truck off. And we are done. That's all we needed to do there. Seed and fertilizer is in, and we are going to be doing oats. I know, stereotypical DJ running oats on everybody. But that's going to be the best thing for us today. That's going to be what we make the most amount of money on at the end of it all. Plus, we're going to be leasing a baler and going through, we're going to be baling everything up and collecting as well. That's going to take a little bit of time. So let's set this to oats. We've got it set to oats. Let's go ahead and get it unfolded. Now, this is one of our seeders, so we're going to have a little bit more oomph and a little bit more speed out of this, but we still are locked to only 19 miles per hour because of what we've got going on with our tractor. So keep that in mind. We're going to be locked to 19 miles an hour as far as speed goes. Let's get that about right there. Let's get it dropped down, turn it on, and pull. Again, we should be able to hit that top speed of 19. Looks like we're going around 13. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're moving. Let's go and get that help window turned off. We don't need that. So what do we need to do right now? What I need to do right now is I need to hit a headland. We're going to go all the way around the farm twice. So I'm going to go down all the way on the other side and then come right back the exact same way that we're doing it right now. And then we're going to set him on a worker going back and forth. Hopefully he'll have plenty of room to turn around over at the roads. I know the road that's directly in front of us currently right now. If you guys look to the left of field 2, that is right in the middle of the farm right there. That is fine. There's no traffic on that. However, on the other side of field 2, there is traffic. So we will need to hit headlands over there. Good thing is, at least the traffic stops. We didn't have too much trouble yesterday. Hopefully we don't have a lot of trouble today either. Now that our headland is done here, let's go ahead and pull that up, raise it up. We need to hire a worker. We need to get this done down here on the end. Try and get it lined up just about right. I believe about right here is going to be perfect for us. Drop it down. Now you can see we used almost 20% of the solid fertilizer that we have allotted to us on that entire run right there. So we will have to do something eventually. We may trade the center tank out for one of my custom tanks. That way it holds just a little bit more. I believe this one holds a total of about 14,000, and the custom tank that I have holds about 20,000. So not a whole lot more, but it does hold more, which could make a huge difference for us here on this farm. Now, how much do we have left? We've got 25,000 liters of fertilizer, 19,000 liters of seed. We're probably going to need some more from there. This field is getting pretty darn close to being done, and I'm real excited about that. However, we've got some other stuff going on as well. Keep in mind, the fertilizer. Yep, the fertilizer. What we're going to do, we've got a little bit of lime right here. We are going to try to take on this fertilizing contract. I know it's a lot. See, field 18 for 15,000, field 17 for 47,000. That's a lot, guys. That is a whole lot. Wait, is it 15, 17, 18? Hold up. Field 18 for 15,000. That's a great, that's a great deal. Let's take on both of these. You know what? We're going to do it. Oh, man. That's going to be a whole lot of money if we can make our way through it as well. So you can see we've got a little bit. We've finished one contract already. Just trying to get a little bit of cash money, guys. Trying to get a little bit of money right there. Let's take this over. We are going to have some pallets. So we're just going to bring this right here and unload both of those pallets right there. Spin this round and fill up with fertilizer. Now, as you know, we can fit 100,000 liters of fertilizer in here. But can we get that much in here? And how expensive is it going to be? I don't want to spend more than we're going to make. So, goodness gracious. That's 46,000. That hurt a whole lot. That's 46,000 liters of fertilizer. Holy cow. This guy's coming back. Did you do what you were supposed to do down here? Nope. You didn't go all the way down, did you? You didn't. You know what? It's fine. Whatever. Let's take this and let's head down and let's go ahead and start that. It's 9:22 in the morning. We started, I think it was around 6:45, 7 o'clock, somewhere around there. We've got until the day's over, and we got to keep moving. Here we are, field 17. We do have a big old beech tree right in the middle of it. Of course we do. So 17 and 18 are right beside each other. However, 17 takes up a massive, massive area. And field 18, well, of course, it's down there on the very bottom. I hope that we don't use this much fertilizer, because looking at this, I'm pretty concerned about the total amount of fertilizer that we're going to be using. I'm not too worried about getting all the way to the edge. As a matter of fact, I don't recommend that you guys do that either. Actually, we are making pretty good headway. I think I put too much fertilizer in here. Hey, we'll find out, won't we? So right now, I just leave it. leave it be. Let this worker do his thing. This worker's doing a good job as well. What we need to do is we need to come over here and make sure that this guy is behaving. Because we've got some multi-silos, one thing that I'm going to do, I think this is going to help us in the long run. I'm going to go ahead and dump the seed and fertilizer that we've got right here. We're just going to dump all this in our main silo right here. So I'm pull up, and then I'm just going to back over the grating. We should be able to dump both of these. I believe I'm still selected on the fertilizer in the back, and that's going to be perfectly fine with me. Let's bring it about right here. Line it straight up. There we go. Dump all that out, get all that fertilizer out of here. As a matter of fact, we probably could have just used the fertilizer that was in here. We had 30,000 darn liters. We got way more than we need. There's that. Okay, so we've got plenty of fertilizer in there. Let's go ahead and reselect the front and get the seeds dumped as well. So now all that is in the silo. We can come back over here whenever we are ready. That's going to be good. That's actually going to make things a whole lot easier than they would have been before. Let's go ahead and close that up, and we'll give you a show and show you exactly the way we're going to do this. So whenever we come back through and we need a little bit of seed or fertilizer, we're just going to pull our seeder right here and fill up. Now we do have some crops in there, as I had mentioned before, but we're going to refrain from selling any of those, minus maybe the oats, because we're going to have plenty of oats in there. So that is the game plan as of right now. Again, it's a bit of a waiting game, isn't it? We can bump around and see how everybody's doing. So this guy has already made his turn down at the bottom and is making his way back. That is great. So that's getting done very quickly. I think we started was about 29,000 liters were in here, and we've used maybe about 13. I'd say maybe a little bit more than 1,300 liters on a full back and forth pass. That's very good. That is very, very good. That's one way to damage a bunch of vehicles, isn't it? I tell you what, should we turn traffic off? Just for, you know what? Nope, not going to turn traffic off because it feels like it's busy on here. So here's here. Let's see, we're in field 21, I believe, right here. Yep, we're in field 21. Let's take a look and see how far along field 21 is. So 97%, 98%. I'm just going to babysit this guy until it's done. There you go. Field 21 is complete. I'm going to go in here and we're going to collect. There's $3,200 for us, and we're up to $5,300 now instead of the craziness that we were at before. And we still have 21 selected, or 20 selected rather. So we're going to line this up and legit do the same thing. Hire a worker and let them go. Since we're running low on fertilizer, I'm going to go ahead and do a refill real quick. We're going to refill on seed and fertilizer. I am folding up the Hatzenbickler in the back. I think we're just going to not be able to fit through here with that. Come through. Man, that is almost perfect right there, isn't it? About right there. Seeds, yes please. Seeds are full. Move this over to fertilizer. Uh-oh. We're going to have to reset the trigger. There we go. Fertilizer. Dump it in. Ta-da! We're done. Any second now, we're going to be done with, well, I guess not yet, huh? Yeah, there we go. I just took that little bit extra. Contract on field 17 complete. Oh my goodness. $47,000. Almost $48,000. So we've got that. That's in the bag. Let's go ahead and take this down. Let's hit field 18. Get that contract completed. And then I think we're going to be pretty close to being done with everything we need to do today. We've still got oats going in the ground. We've still got a little bit of cultivating to do. But we're not too far from those being completed, which is really, really nice. We've spent a lot on fertilizer. Got to be completely honest with you. I'm going to be taking quite a few fertilizer contracts. We did use a lot, though. We used close to 10,000 liters of fertilizer on that field. That's a lot of fertilizer. How close are we? We're way closer to this side. All right, we're just going to cut across this field, and we're going to hit field 18. Other things that are going on right now, let's see. So our worker on field 2, they have finally made their first pass on the bottom, the very bottom. They're making that. And then field 20, we should be done. We get out of here, birds. we should be done with build 20 here soon. I decided, you know what, while we're waiting around, I'm just going to go ahead and take over right here in the cultivator. Should be done. There's 98%. Bring it through about right here. Raise it up. Make our turn. I did turn the traffic off. That traffic was just too much. Traffic was too much. Don't have access to this land. I'm very aware. It's a road. 99%. We'll jump back into first person here. Get through. Wait for it. Wait for it. 99%. There it is. Contract on field 20 is complete. So, let's get the cultivator folded up. Let's complete that. And we're about halfway done with our fertilizing contract on field 18 as of right now. That is good, and that works for me. Let's bring this all back over to the main farm, where I think we're going to be good for a little while. This should be good. I don't know of anything else that we can use this setup for right now. As a matter of fact, we could take a look at C, though. Is there any contracts? See, sowing is the only thing, and that's going to be sugar beets. We're not getting a whole lot for it. Field 22, that is going to be north of where we were. If I had something a little bit bigger, maybe, but unfortunately, we don't have anything that we could do sugar beets with. And one more fill up for safekeeping. Let's go ahead and get that folded and get this guy opened up. Seed and fertilizer. This will actually be the third time we have filled up. But, you know, it hasn't really been that bad. Plus, we've been taking our time. Everything's been going quite nice. Oop, we're not quite there. Seeds, full, move it, back it up, reset the trigger, change it up, fertilizer, boom, into air, fold it up, and we are good. Contract on field 18, finish, go, 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 stop it. Complete. So we started the day at a little bit, what do you say, we were $190-some thousand. Well, we've increased that by almost 20,000, actually more than 20,000 so far, with workers hired. And on top of all that, we've got tons of fertilizer. So hopefully we get lots and lots more fertilizing contracts because we'll be able to handle them. But with all that being said, that is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like, get subscribed to the channel if you are new, turn those notification bells on, and again, join the GoHamFam. Make sure you guys are part of the family over here. I'm having a good time here on Welker Farms. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far as well. Tomorrow will probably be all fertilizing because there's really not a whole lot else going on here. Our crops will hopefully have been grown into the first state by then. So we're just going to have to wait and see. But until then, hope you have a great day. See you later. Peace.